All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. A double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere Shalom to Yakim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. And this lesson, the topic, Lord will be about attaining unto wise counsel. So first, I'm going to grab that precept in the book of Proverbs, and I'm going to get back to it. This is Proverbs 1 and 5. And it reads, "A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels." Right? And in doing so, you limit, your falls. There's the saying that I like to say this. You don't have to get hit to know it hurt. And it basically means what? That you don't need to experience it firsthand to understand the hell of the situation, right? So a wise man hearing and increasing in learning, or a man of understanding attaining unto wise counsels, limits his ills, so to speak, man. Now you may not have the experience that other brothers went through for a specific occurrence that happened in their life, but them speaking of it and telling you of it is so you don't have to go through that experience, because the consequences of it could have been drastic at some point, But nevertheless, a wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsels. Now, the account I want to grab is from the book of 2 Chronicles 10, because it's a prime example of those, or a man who had position, authority, a king, who didn't listen unto wise counsels, and we're going to read the effects of that. There's 2 Chronicles 10, and I'm going to start here at, I'm going to read the whole chapter pretty much. It says at the top, "And Rehoboam went to Shechem." Now this is after King Solomon had passed. It says, and Rehoboam is King Solomon's son. It says, and Rehoboam went to Shechem, for to Shechem were all Israel come to make him king. And it came to pass when Jeroboam the son of Nebat, who was in Egypt, whither he had fled from the presence of Solomon the king, heard it, that Jeroboam returned out of Egypt. And they sent and called him. So Jeroboam and all of Israel came and spake to Rehoboam, saying, Thy father made our yoke grievous. Now therefore ease thou somewhat the grievous servitude of thy father, and his heavy yoke that he put upon us, and we will serve thee. And he said unto them, Come again unto me after 3 days. And the people departed. And King Rehoboam took counsel with the old men that had stood before Solomon his father. So he went unto men with experience, who served and had the same mission as his father. Right? So he's going unto them into advice. It says, that had stood before Solomon his father while he yet lived, saying, What counsel give ye me to return answer to this people? So he's asking them, okay, so what's the best way to deal with these people? Basically, the wisest decision to deal with them, right? And they're going to give him an answer. It says, And they spake unto him, saying, If thou be kind to this people, and please them, and speak good words to them, they will be thy servants forever. So this is a act of another Yaquab situation, and using wisdom. Because the scriptures say, if it were possible, be at peace with all men, right? Because you do limit your enemies. Much like a soft answer turneth away wrath. These are our wise sayings given to us by Yahweh Bashem Shai in order to move and navigate throughout the world. So that was part of the answer, or really that was the answer that they gave him, basically to seek it peacefully, right? So that's what they said. It says 8. But he forsook the counsel which the old men gave him. So right there, he did not attain unto wise counsel. And this is why our apostles always say what they say about, the startup camps. Who are your elders that are leading you? Because our apostles and our elders, they have been laboring for over a numerous years, decades, man. And these men have been placed in situations where they had a physical school, They've been placed in situations where they actually went to jail for the truth. They've been in situations where they had to bring forth a wise decision in councils, man. They've dealt with people coming to the camp spots, and they're knowing that that's the apostles and elders camp spots, and them having to navigate to go still preach somewhere else. They understand how to deal with Jake as they're walking by. This is the experience that our apostles and elders have gained throughout the years of being in the truth. So when you have new Jakes that's just learning, still drinking the milk, just looking for just looking not to be under the tutelage or the the tutelage is a good word. The tutelage or the how could you say? Because the scriptures tell us that our apostles, our elders, they're looking over the oversight of the lambs, the welfare of the sheep. They're tending and watching over the Lord's flock. Shepherds. Hey, call on me about Shemel Shai. That was the word I was looking for. They're shepherds looking over the Lord's flock. So if you don't have that type of guidance or experience from an individual, led by the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai over you, and you're going to make rash or irrational decisions, man. They're not going to be decisions really thought through. Right? It says, but he forsook the counsel which the old man gave him and took counsel with the young men that were brought up with him that stood before him. And you have young men calling themselves elders, haven't been in the truth 2-3 years. You have heads of camps who really don't have any experience or are still new themselves. Right? When you need someone to lead. This is 9. And he said unto them, what advice give ye that we may return answer to this people? So he started asking the young men for answers. Even though these young men weren't in a position as the old men already on a governing body. These young men don't have the experience. And you got to think about, he's already, he's just now newly becoming a king. So why go into men who've never been in a position and seat of a governing body to create a wise decision? Why not go to the men who has years of experience with your father? Right? It says, and he said unto them, what advice give ye that we may return answer to this people, which have spoken to me, saying, ease somewhat the yoke that thy father did put upon us. And the young men that were brought up with him spake unto him, saying, thus shalt thou answer the people that spake unto thee, saying, thy father made our yoke heavy, but make thou it somewhat lighter for us. Thus shalt thou say unto them, my little finger shall be thicker than my father's loins. Basically, I'm going to be way better than my father. I don't care about what my father did. For whereas my father put a heavy yoke upon you, I will put more to your yoke. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. So basically, spitting on the fire, that's like basically blowing on the fire rather than spitting on it. You're fueling it rather than quelling it. But he ultimately did what? It says, so Jeroboam and all the people came to Rehoboam on the 3rd day as the king bade, saying, come again to me on the 3rd day. And the king answered them roughly. And King Rehoboam forsook the counsel of the old man. He rejected it and answered them after the advice of the young men, saying, my father made your yoke heavy, but I will add thereto. My father chastised you with whips, but I will chastise you with scorpions. So what did that cause? That caused a dissension and a split. Right? Now, I want to go into counsel given by a older man that was received. So wise counsel that was received. And you seen right there, that was wise counsel that was rejected. Right? So this is in the book of Exodus 18. And this is concerning Moses. Right? Because we understand that Moses, all the complaints Jake had, they were going straight to the top unto Moses. So Moses sought counsel, and the answer was given. This is Exodus 18. And I'm going to start here. Because a wise man seen that a change needed to be made. This is Exodus 18 and 13. And it came to pass on the morrow that Moses sat to judge the people. And the people stood by Moses from the morning unto the evening. And when Moses, his father-in-law, saw all that he did to the people, he said, what is this thing that thou doest to the people? Why sittest thou thyself alone? Basically asking, why are you dealing with these matters by yourself? It says, and all the people stand by thee from morning and even. So he's getting all these complaints day in, day out, about Jake bickering or whatever the case may be. But he has no help, right? But you're going to see that Moses didn't buck up saying, oh, no, fuck that. Like, I can do this by myself. I don't need no help. What you telling me this for? You're not in my position. Like, none of that happened. It says, and Moses said unto his father-in-law, because the people come unto me to inquire of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. When they have a matter, they come unto me, and I judge between one and another, and I do make them know the statutes of the Most High and his laws. And Moses' father-in-law said unto him, the thing that thou doest is not good. Hey, because that'll wear you out, man. And that's why the apostles, hey, there's a order, man. That's why order is established. Because there's no reason for the apostles to deal with small matters, hey, when they have to deal with so much, man. That's why things are broken down as they are. That's why you have heads of camps, you know, to handle things in-house, so hey, that these in-house matters just don't make it unto the top. Right? It says, thou will surely wear away, right? Hey, is weakened in his flesh. Hey, especially understanding Jake. Hey, niggas take years off your life, man. You know, and just stress you out. It says, both thou and this people that is with thee, for this thing is too heavy for thee. Hey, it's a heavy burden job. It says, for thou art not able to perform it thyself alone. Hearken now unto my voice, I will give thee counsel, and Yahweh shall be with thee. Be thou for the people to the Most High word, that thou mayest bring the causes unto the Most High, right? All the disputes or complaints. And thou shalt teach them ordinances and laws, and shalt show them the way wherein they must walk, and the work that they must do. Moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, right? And here it says honest and capable, such as fear the Most High, men of truth, hating covetousness, a men of like mind, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of 50s and rulers of 10. And let them judge the people at all seasons. And it shall be that every great matter they shall bring unto thee, but every small matter they shall judge. So shall it be easier for thyself, and they shall bear the burden with thee. If thou shalt do this thing, and Yahweh command thee so, then thou shalt be able to endure, and all this people shall go to their place in peace. So that's wise counsel being taken up, because that's exactly what happened. You know, Moses created basically a chain of command or a chain of order, you know, to where he didn't have to deal with, you know, all the heaviness of dealing with Israel one-on-one. So those are just accounts of wise counsel being listened to, attained, and wise counsel being rejected, man. And you see the result of wise counsel being rejected versus wise counsel being obtained and listened to, hearkened unto, man. There's a complete difference. And that's why Yahweh Shem Yahushai has set forth our apostles to be in a position, man. They started at the points of their lives where they started so that they could lead how they're leading now, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know? So, hey, that was the lesson. That was the point. Lord willing, it was edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harakakodash. I double honors unto the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to you, Akim, bringing out this word in diligence and in truth. Shalom.